This is a 207th Street bound A express train. The next stop is 125th Street. This is a Wakefield 241st Street bound 5 local train. The next stop is East 180th Street.
This is a Church Avenue bound V train via the F local line. The next stop is 4th Avenue, 9th Street. This is a Manhattan-bound W train via the R line. The next stop is 36th Street. This is a Manhattan-bound R local train. The next stop is Jackson Heights, Roosevelt Avenue. This is a Coney Island-bound B express train. The next stop is Prospect Park.
This is a Grand Central-bound shuttle. The next and last stop is Grand Central, 42nd Street.
This is a Parkchester-bound 6 express train. The next stop is Hunts Point Avenue.
This is a Court Square 23rd Street bound E local train.
The next stop is Kew Gardens, Union Turnpike.
This is a Manhattan-bound 2 express train via the Lexington Avenue line. The next stop is
Borough Hall.
This is a Queens-bound J local train via the M line. The next stop is Central Avenue. This is a Broadway Junction-bound Z local train. The next stop is Hughes Street. This is a Queens-bound W local train. The next stop is Times Square, 42nd Street.
This is a Washington Heights 168th Street bound C express train. The next stop is 42nd Street, Port Authority Bus Terminal.
This is a Flushing Main Street bound 7 train. The next and last stop is Flushing Main Street.
This is an Atlantic Avenue Pacific Street bound D train. The next stop is 36th Street. This is a Forest Hills 71st Avenue bound N train via the R line. The next stop is Grand Avenue, Newtown. This is a Canarsie Rockaway Parkway bound M train via the J line. The next stop is Halsey Street. This is a Coney Island Stillwell Avenue bound F train via the N local line.
The next stop is Prospect Avenue.
This is a Bedford Nostrand Avenues bound G local train. The next and last stop is Bedford Nostrand Avenues. This is a 96th Street 2nd Avenue bound Q train. The next stop is Lexington Avenue, 63rd Street. This is a Myrtle Wyckoff Avenue bound L train. The next stop is Montrose Avenue. This is a Coney Island bound B train via the D line. The next stop is
Atlantic Avenue, Barclays Center.
This is a Brooklyn-bound J local train. The next stop is Court Street. This is a Brooklyn-bound J express train. The next stop is Delancey Street, Essex Street.
This is a Brooklyn-bound C train via the A line. The next stop is Beach 25th Street. This is a Manhattan-bound F express train. The next and last stop is Lexington Avenue, 63rd Street. This is a Jamaica Center Parsons Archer-bound F train via the E line. The next and last stop is Jamaica Center, Parsons Archer.
This is a 161st Street, Yankee Stadium bound 4 train. The next and last stop is 161st Street, Yankee Stadium.
This is a South Ferry bound 1 express train. The next stop is 72nd Street.